Now to the AirAsia disaster. 7 bodies have now been retrieved in the search and recovery mission. 2 bodies were airlifted to Indonesia, where relatives have been waiting. As CCTV's Barnaby Low reports, bad weather has slowed efforts.
Back where they started, the first 2 of the 162 passengers and crew of AirAsia Flight 8105 arrived in coffins Wednesday afternoon in Surabaya, where they began their journey to Singapore before crashing into the sea.
This building behind me is the regional police hospital here in Surabaya. This is where bodies from AirAsia Flight 8501 have been taken and will be taken for processing as they're flown in from the crash site. Now, DNA samples have been taken, but relatives of the victims may still be asked to come here for final identification.
And as reality settled in, Tuesday's shock turned into muted grief and gradual acceptance of the fate of their loved ones.
The family who look at through the televisions, they're really shocked, looking at the reality that they are now facing. So what we can do now is trying to help the identification process as soon as possible.
But bad weather conditions hampered Wednesday's search and recovery operation. Sonar images did reveal a large object at the bottom of the sea, which officials say is most likely the missing aircraft. But rough seas and strong winds prevented divers from searching underwater. Transporting the handful of bodies that were retrieved also proved to be challenging.
The weather, unfortunately, is not looking good for the next 2 or 3 days, and that is slowing us down. But they did inform me that the ships are looking to operate 24 hours, which is very encouraging, and they're moving all the assets to the 2 spots which they think the aircraft could be, where the aircraft could be.
With more help coming from different countries, though, including those that have the technical expertise like the United States and Singapore, Indonesian authorities hope not just to find all the missing passengers and crew, but to also find out exactly why Flight 8105 ended in a tragedy. Barnaby Low, CCTV, Surabaya, Indonesia.